Yeah, walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Okay, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back. Let's go, not from this planet. Pull up an alien rocket ship. They try to study the way I've been doing it, they gon' need paleontologists. Feel like I'm one of the greats. Money, I'm making a lot of it. I did 1 billion streams independent, I swear that they barely acknowledge it. Okay, that means that I gotta go harder, I'm flipping the switch. Battery charging, I'm ready to flip. Feel like I'm Arthur, I'm balling my fist. Give me the call, never calling it quits. Bigger money, bigger problems, what they said to me. I don't ever worry, cause the stress don't get to me. Live and direct from the mind of my destiny. Diamonds of pressure, I thrive in intensity. Lo and behold, sticking around when they told me to go. Calling me up, nobody home. Spinning these numbers like rotary phones. Hey, lo and behold, house made of glass, they throwing these stones. Markham, Ontario, locally grown. Went off the map, I'm globally known. Walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Hey, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back.
It's a 1 in a million chance that you run up and not end up pissing in blacks. I made a cornerstone out of a corner, boy, Poppy still got my pick in the glass. Say, why they keep messing with G? I mess it the beat, got burners and burnouts with 2nd degree. I just totaled my Tesla, ain't stressing receipts. I got back in that thing in like less than a week. I just parked in the building. Matter of fact, I just stomped in the building and shot to the ceiling. Got art in apartments I bought for $1 million. Put cross on the wall and I auction the building. Now watch them play my strip. It's a cover up. Watch me spray my wrist. Get another one. Watch which name got this. Pick up rubber up. Watch it game my rich with the bubble up. Stop it. She poppin'. I seen them girls too often. My money come from content. Chris on market with some parking. Wait, cause I was just doing the walk-ins. Now I got a neighbor with a garden. Just on my car, I got a login. Chick on wood trees, don't put login.
Walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Hey, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back. Let's go. Yeah, walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Hey, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back. Let's go, not from this planet. Pull up an alien rocket ship. They try to study the way I've been doing it, they gon' need paleontologists. Feel like I'm one of the greats. Money, I'm making a lot of it. I did 1 billion streams independent, I swear that they barely acknowledge it. Okay, that means that I gotta go harder, I'm flipping the switch. Battery charging, I'm ready to flip. Feel like I'm Arthur, I'm balling my fist. Give me the call, never calling it quits. Bigger money, bigger problems, what they said to me. I don't ever worry, cause the stress don't get to me. Live and direct from the mind of my destiny. Diamonds of pressure, I thrive in intensity. Lo and behold, sticking around when they told me to go. Calling me up, nobody home. Spinning these numbers like rotary phones. Hey, lo and behold, house made of glass, they throwing these stones. Markham, Ontario, locally grown. Went off the map, I'm globally known. Walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Hey, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back.
It's a 1 in a million chance that you run up and not end up pissing in blacks. I made a cornerstone out of a corner, boy, Poppy still got my pick in the glass. Say, why they keep messing with G? I mess it the beat, got burners and burnouts with 2nd degree. I just totaled my Tesla, ain't stressing receipts. I got back in that thing in like less than a week. I just parked in the building. Matter of fact, I just stomped in the building and shot to the ceiling. Got art in apartments I bought for $1 million. Put cross on the wall and I auction the building. Now watch them play my strip. It's a cover up. Watch me spray my wrist. Get another one. Watch which name got this. Pick up rubber up. Watch it game my rich with the bubble up. Stop it. She poppin'. I seen them girls too often. My money come from content. Chris on market with some parking. Wait, cause I was just doing the walk-ins. Now I got a neighbor with a garden. Just on my car, I got a login. Chick on wood trees, don't put login.
Walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Hey, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back. Let's go. Yeah, walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Okay, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back. Let's go, not from this planet. Pull up an alien rocket ship. They try to study the way I've been doing it. They gon' need paleontologists. Feel like I'm one of the greats. Money, I'm making a lot of it. I did 1 billion streams in the pen, and I swear that they barely acknowledge it. Okay, that means that I gotta go harder. I'm flipping the switch. Battery charging, I'm ready to flip. Feel like I'm Arthur, I'm balling my fist. Give me the call, never calling it quits. Bigger money, bigger problems. What they said to me, I don't ever worry, cause the stress don't get to me. Live and direct from the mind of my destiny. Diamonds of pressure, I thrive in intensity. Lo and behold, sticking around when they told me to go. Calling me up, nobody home. Spinning these numbers like rotary phones. Hey, lo and behold, house made of glass, they throwing these stones. Markham, Ontario, locally grown. Went off the map, I'm globally known. Walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Not going back. Not going back.
Hey, it's a 1 in a million chance that you run up and not end up pissing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. It's time.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for Wrestling with Toxicity, and we are here getting ready to watch the greatest wrestling show on television today, NXT. Bobby Perkins, how's it going? Rocky, how's it going? Tommy, how's it going? Yes, you missed the timer, even though I was about 10-15 seconds late on ending the timer. We are good to go here at the TGN Network studio, brought to you by SeatGeek. SeatGeek is the absolute best place to get your tickets, whether it be sporting events, wrestling shows, comedy shows, whatever it may be. Go there, use the code SUPERBEARD at checkout for $20 off your first purchase. Green means go. Red means kind of bad deal, but hey, go for it. I did see what you said, Rocky. I will dive into that in a little bit. But ladies and gentlemen, we are here for what is bound to be one of, if not the biggest NXT episode of all time. Jordynne Grace, the TNA Knockouts Champion, is competing here on NXT TV. We've also got All Ego Ethan Page in NXT. There's rumors of other surprises possibly happening tonight. This episode's going to be a banger. Then this weekend, we've got NXT Battleground on Sunday, so they're really building up to that. This is the go-home show. On top of that, you also have TNA's pay-per-view this weekend on Saturday, which we could see maybe Roxanne Perez show up to try to screw with Jordynne. There's all kinds of stuff. There's going to be crossover. There's going to be really cool stuff. It's going to be absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Now, over on Twitch, Rocky's talking about, there's people talking about AEW, WWE need to work together. No, they don't. No, they don't. And I say that because AEW is trying to be the competition. Competition breeds success. Tony Khan's ego also will not allow it to happen. Yes, Tony Khan has already let Chris Jericho come over, but he did that thinking that Chris Jericho was going to do exactly what he did. He talked about AEW. So at a time early on when AEW needed all the push they could get, having one of their biggest guys come over to WWE and mention their name a bunch of times was huge for them. Now that they have badmouthed so much WWE, I just don't see it happening. I don't see his... I just don't see it. And I don't think it helps. It would be, unlike this TNA one, which is exciting and it's fun because there's no bad blood there. They don't badmouth each other. WWE gains nothing from working with AEW. The other thing is that TNA does really good with their stories. They're sports entertainers. WWE, sports entertainment. AEW hates sports entertainment, even though they do it. So I just don't see it happening. Now, if Tony Khan ever takes a step back and allows other people to book those shows and they actually start doing actual storylines, then yes. Do you think Kelly Kelly will return? I don't know, but I would like to think so. She's talked about it.
Possibly. I mean, it's not far-fetched. Over at YouTube, Bobby Perkins. Hello. Let's go. Oh, man. This is going to be nuts.
30 minutes late?
What's the deal?
That's great.
J-Rock, how you doing?
Oh, there he is. Perfect.
Wow. All of this for All Ego. I feel special, Ava. You really know how to treat a free agent. You ready
He's
to actually
looking
iron
good,
out
by
this
the way.
deal?
Are you?
Give Ethan Page what he's looking for?
Ethan Page looks
Go.
great.
All right.
Stay close to me tonight. I'm gonna be busy.
Whatever you need.
It looks like Robert Stone is almost becoming like an assistant GM.
I'm not mad at that. I'm really not.
Anticipating this very moment.
The hit dropping, show stopping, chain wearing, sexy.
You're not wrong, Bailey.
Drum roll,
What's
please.
up, Victor?
I will be hosting Battlegrounds.
Whoa! There it is, the Women's North American
I love that belt.
Championship.
Hold on, hey,
It looks so good.
Since you the host of Battleground, you might as well come out with me and the chips tonight against Gallus.
Follow me.
Oh, that sounds great, Rebel. I'm happy to hear
they
that.
trust tonight, that being Williams and Evans. This place is shaking. This place is
Cable bumps aren't that bad, Landon. You'll be amazed at how you'll be like, oh, this wasn't bad.
Wait a minute. Hey! Sexy Red running some interference.
What's up, Phil?
For Trick Williams and Javon.
Time for the
Feeling
best
good.
night of wrestling.
Well, that's Lash Legend and
Trick, you gotta be honest with me. Were you the one that attacked Noam and Aura?
Hey, yo, look, Lash. I don't.
who the hell is that? Oh my God! Booker, that's Ethan Page!
Hey, Trick. I took out Norm. I took out Oro.
Whoop that Trick?
Yeah, I'm about to.
I cannot wait for this man's promo tonight.
It truly is all ego.
I find it really, really disrespectful that I have to come out here and find out who my battleground opponent is like this. I deserve
What's up, Trishelle?
You will be defending that women's championship against
This too, like.
Let me officially introduce myself. I'm the TNA Knockouts Champion, Jordynne Grace.
Perhaps the most powerful woman to ever grace this business.
You have built your name here in NXT the same as I have in TNA. But I'm curious, who do you think has built the stronger foundation? I want to find out.
Yeah, actually, he almost did.
Battlegrounds, I'm going to be challenging you for your NXT Women's Championship.
Yeah, that was timed perfectly, actually. If you watch the clip, AE and then Ethan Page starts talking. Like it was, that was so well timed.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, we're starting off with this match. Hell,
Good.
Yes. NXT. Oh, I like that.
That's
Hell yes.
and I understand this being first because Jordan's got to get back to wherever they're filming the TNA stuff and the TNA PLE.
Well, they've already finished up the stuff leading up to the PLE. That's already been filmed.
Okay.
That was filmed like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. I don't remember where they're doing the TNA pay-per-view.
NXT Battleground this Sunday exclusively on Peacock.
So I'm hoping Stevie gets a good match here. Not a squash, but a good full-out match.
I don't think it will be.
Frustrated. She marched right into our general manager, Ava.
Hold the phone, dog.
I'm sure Turner's going to be even more frustrated.
The prodigy.
Couldn't even allow Stevie Turner to have an entrance.
Landon, Stevie is doing a lot of level up stuff, and she's kind of in the beginning of her career. So, but if you check out the level up stuff, she's really good.
Booker, I have given her.
Yes, Jeff Jarrett did used to own TNA back in the day.
Roxanne, how you doing?
I have given her
So instead of calling it the Forbidden Door, you could call it the Impermissible Passage.
That's nice. So you got your buddy out here now.
To do that.
The booking right here. Go ahead.
TNA and NXT and the Impermissible Passage. Oh, Roxy, thanks for the sub.
Last 3 months, she went out there and showed the world that she's truly the best. That's what it's about.
5 minutes into the show, we're already bickering like an old married couple.
Because Booker knows. Booker knows.
Here we go.
What was your name again?
Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, what I do want to ask you, though,
Anthem owns TNA.
is why do you think Ava
Yes.
is against you?
Yeah,
You said it week and week.
I'm asking the same question, but probably because she's jealous of me because she wants what she can't have. She probably wants my NXT Women's Championship too.
And out is Jordynne Grace showing the world what she can do. And Booker, what were your thoughts when you saw Grace revealed as Ava's choice to face Roxanne Perez at Battleground?
Make no mistake. I mean, Jordynne Grace, she is one of a kind. She's a game changer, but on Sunday night, she's going to be in the
Prohibited portal. I like that one.
The Prohibited Portal, I think, is actually what she's using on her shirt. I think she has a new shirt called Prohibited Portal.
Target acquire no one home. Grace
Nice.
Undefeated for 300 days, unstoppable for
That's
nearly
something.
a
Ooh,
year.
God,
And this is
damn.
quite the opportunity.
But that's something that doesn't get done enough. The double-handed back chops like that. That shit sucks.
Yeah.
How are you gonna?
I hope Stevie Turner actually starts using that like as a normal thing.
Are you calling me?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Is that
Okay,
what
something you guys may not know about Jordynne Grace. She wrestles dudes.
You know what I've been through the past 2, actually past
Like
9
full-fledged.
years?
Oh!
I used to ride a Greyhound.
Oh!
This NXT
What
Women's
a
Championship.
neck breaker.
It's not about being
Wow.
And more so on Jordan to take it that way.
She's a
Oh, yeah.
psychologist in the middle of that ring. She can pick you apart piece by piece, and I cannot wait till Sunday night.
I know, I could tell so much. Just went through puberty again at 60 years old. That was pretty good there, Book. Has look at the power by Grace Turner. Nice counter.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Turner trying to keep it up right now and trying to, oh, nice snap suplex by Grace. And Booker, let's take it all out. Let's actually be
What's up, Brandon?
for a second. What are
Kind
your
of a
thoughts
TNA
on the historic
I would like to see a
match
TNA
Sunday,
invasion
because
angle. I think
this
that'd be cool.
women's championship match is very historic.
I think Triple H,
at Battleground.
first of all, having lived through the invasion angle
You're
and
looking
seeing
at
how
Jordynne
not to
Grace
do
and
it,
TNA. I mean, make no
could
mistake
do a
about it,
proper
she is
invasion
a
angle
star
there.
in this business, but
Yep.
she's taken on a two-time
As
champion.
so can
I'm
Shawn
talking
Michaels.
about a
Again, having,
breakout
you know,
winner. She's
they
done everything
saw it.
here in NXT. And we're talking about Roxanne Perez. It's going to be a hell of a fight. I can't wait for the outcome. I can't wait to see Roxanne Perez be victorious on Sunday night.
And I will.
I'm not taking
Watermark.
anything away from Roxanne Perez. She's the
Oh,
prodigy
thank you,
for a
guys.
reason. But here is the strength of Jordynne Grace.
Thank you, Michelle.
This is what Perez is going to be going up
That's
against.
the one thing that Roxanne is going to have to combat. She's going to have to almost take it into those deep waters. Those deep waters big.
First, it's Grace under pressure, and that's followed up by the Knockouts Champion. Looking right over at the NXT Women's Champion.
Oh, God, that finisher.
Driver, and Kane Marco has nothing on the juggernaut. Jordynne Grace.
Yes, I believe.
Good.
Yeah,
Good,
so
good.
Ashlyn, I talk about that in my video about Jordynne Grace. What if they do have her win? Roxanne has to chase her, and we set up an invasion angle on both shows, which leads to an NXT TNA War Games at Survivor Series.
Are we looking at a history maker, or can
Or even just a
Roxanne
traditional
Perez, she's a
Survivor Series
prodigy?
match.
Oh, here we go, baby.
Because NXT Women's Champion Roxanne Perez will defend the NXT Women's Championship.
Mel, there are rumors about that. I don't think it's going to happen. And I haven't seen those rumors come from reputable sources, so I don't really pay that much attention.
In the UFC Apex at
Jordan, raise your title.
Battleground.
Wait a minute. Oh, no, not right now. Not right now, Roxanne. Come on.
Oh, and slithering out of the ring by her championship skin was Roxanne Perez.
Ooh,
Oh, Booker, I can't wait to get to Vegas.
Could you imagine Javon Evans in the next division match?
Oh my God.
Hey, look, Lash.
That would bring back old classic AJ Styles at TNT stuff.
Look, you're good. And no, I ain't seen that little coward. He's probably in there talking to Ava right now.
Well, good. That's why I'm gonna go find him. I'm gonna knock all that ego right out of him.
Absolutely. You're damn right. He needs to be handled. First, Noam, then Aura,
Right.
and now, like...
Look, I get it, man. I mean, those ain't my boys, but I'm gonna take care of this. I got you.
Good. But wait. Trick. Whatever this is between me and you, it's done. it's over. Look, I have a big opportunity to become the first ever women's NXT North American champion. So I got to do this.
Look, Lash, I get it.
So it wasn't Booker that
happy
stopped
for
him. If you watch the
You
clip,
lock in and do whatever
he
it takes
says
to go get that title.
AE, and then Ethan Page start talking on the
take care of
mic.
this Ethan Page
It was
situation.
timed.
Yeah, it was a timing
perfectly.
thing.
We good.
Well, that surely does have business to handle in a matter of
Jordynne
moments,
Grace
because
versus
my
Rhea
partner
Ripley
is
match
gonna
would be
have his
insane.
hands full. Booker T
Oh my
is gonna host
God, what
the
I want
Women's
that. I
North
want it. I
American
want it.
Championship Summit, and this is going down next.
Jordynne won her match. Roxanne got in the ring. They started pushing each other, which, Jordynne didn't even move when she got pushed, and Roxanne fell back. And then
Not
she
flew.
got out of the ring.
Let's say it right. She flew.
So while it's on commercial break, speak to the crowd. I'm going to look up something.
10-4. Is Trick and Lash actually together? Yes, they are actually together. They are dating outside of the ring. They're kind of bringing that story in, but as you can see, they're kind of not. So, you know what? Cedric Alexander, Mustafa Ali, you get them in an X Division type match, that would be fire. Yes. See, Javon's the type of guy, he'll follow all wrestlers because he's not like, he's a good guy. And he wants everybody to succeed. So he'll follow people and stuff like that. Honestly, Scrooge, I'm kind of backing you up on the Fallon thing. As much as I want Saruk to win the North American, I think it's going to be Fallon. I am going tomorrow to go talk to them at work and see what's going on. One more of the matches, but her being in the team, that'd be amazing. Who y'all want to win the North American? I want nicest wrestler I've ever met. Oh, honestly, Bray Wyatt. We sat and talked for like an hour and stuff like that. No, there has not been a QR code yet. AJ versus Umaga. Oh, Lash is my favorite. No, I just give it perfect. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to be upset whoever wins that title. They're all great contenders, stuff like that. It's not a bad field. It's just personally, I'm thinking storyline wise, it's going to be Fallon. Thank you, Aiden. I greatly appreciate it. Javon Evans versus Mustafa Ali would be amazing. You know what? Give me Javon Evans, Mustafa Ali, Will Ospreay, and Cedric Alexander. Give me the four of them in an X Division match. Kristen, I agree with you too. Lash or Soul would be fine. Reaper, I'm like Fallon. It just for some reason I feeling Fallon. WWE firings I wish never happened. Nope. I cannot do that. I cannot say that because the thing is, everyone who's been fired has either gone on to do better things or has just been who they want. Okay, Beard, what if Keith Lee versus Gunther ever happened? It still might.
It could.
There's a chance. Have you ever think the main roster will have mid-female titles? Okay, Jason Hunt. This North American Women's title right now is starting in NXT, and we're thinking if it gets good, if it's popular, if people like it and stuff like that, it'll be like the Women's Tag Team Championships where it can travel to the other Raw and SmackDown as well. So we're hoping, but we'll see. I really want Lash to be champ because they will both be champions. Might be a decent story behind that. Not a problem.
Okay, so
what would you say?
I thought NXT Against All Odds was this Saturday, but it's next Friday. It's not this coming Friday. It's next Friday.
Against SmackDown or before SmackDown?
Against SmackDown. I find that a little weird.
That's Anthem being stupid, I think.
This August 16th through the 18th at the Javits Center in New York City. Plus other sports.
If you're a friend with the WWE superstar or your team is being signed, it's same as anybody else's. Yeah, they can put a good word in for you, but it's on you. It's not on them.
So I just signed up for TNA Plus.
Okay, and
But that's when I found out that Against All Odds is on Friday.
Because all of you have an
Oh, okay.
exceptional background, all designed to help you succeed in this world. Uriah, a fourth-generation superstar. Those are big shoes to fill, but a long road ahead. A
yes,
road
Trick
that
Williams
can
is
go very
dating
dark.
Lash.
The vision is unclear. And Javon,
Fourth generation. That's
all
Fit
that
Finley's
athleticism
boys.
at 20 years old. It's incredible. There's so much to learn, but in so little time, I can help you all, especially you.
I really hope you guys aren't listening to this idiot.
Joshua, right?
Josh.
Is there a problem, friend?
Friend? Weren't you talking about me last week? What, saying that I'm some lost soul and need a guidance and you're the only answer?
Josh, you and I both know you have potential.
Yeah.
But there is a big difference between saying it and proving it. And no, you are not the lost soul I was speaking of last week that needs my help.
See, guys, look, he's talking about someone that he can manipulate, right?
And see, ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly the answer you
Yes,
give
for
when you can't
CCW,
answer a
haven't
simple
watched it right
question such
one
as,
time.
who is Josh Briggs?
I'll show you something right now.
Josh, the only thing you are showing the world right now is your insecurities and your misguidance.
Don't worry about him. He ain't worth it.
Oh, tensions rising in the locker room, and the same could be said for what's about to happen in the ring.
Yes, yes, yes. There
This
she
ought to be interesting.
is. Right there in all of her glory. The Women's North American Championship.
Right, that's right.
And the question is, which
So,
one
out of
you
all the people in
talented
this
superstars
match, I think
is gonna
Meechan's the
climb
only one I
that
don't see
ladder
for
on
sure not
Sunday
winning.
and grab glory?
You already know.
I'm talking about history, baby. I look at this ring right now and I see talent. I see the future of this business. Oh, yes, man. And the question is, who's going to be the first? Me, Chin. I asked you
Legit,
first.
this is the most
What are you gonna
diverse
do on Sunday
I've seen
at
people about a
Battleground
match when it comes to NXT.
Booker, ever since Ava announced this new title, I knew I had to be a part to
Okay,
be
so
the
the only
first
person in this
champion.
these people, the only one I
Unlike
don't
my
see winning
opponents,
at all
I
is
know
Meechan.
what it takes.
Yeah.
I've had my face shattered, my nose broken, all in NXT, all in a ladder match. And I loved it. And that's the best part about being at NXT is I get to be me, the HBIC.
Still thinking Fallon.
And on Sunday, the HBIC is walking out of Vegas, the new...
You know what, Meechan?
Oh, no, she did not.
I find it hilarious.
No, she did not.
How you think you could just come around here and run everything. Now, you came back to NXT, but baby, this ain't no black and gold. This is Jada Parker's time. And if you even come close to my title, I'm going to turn your ass black and blue.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
I'm going to be the
whoa,
first
guys.
woman to be the first North American champion. And her name is Fallon Henley. She ain't got no manners. She ain't got no manners. But, you see, this is my
Was that
kind
a
of
Joe
match.
Henry reference?
I don't have to carry the dead weight of any tag team partners or worry about anybody's feelings, because when I look around this ring, I don't care about a single one of you. So I will step on and over
I
all
don't
of
know
you
about
to get
Amsterdam.
what I want, because that championship,
Good God damn it!
it
I
was
can't talk.
created just for me. Hold on, Fallon. Where does the title say your name?
Thank you.
It doesn't. Look, we're all more than qualified to become the first ever NXT Women's North American Champion. And you guys say you want it, but nobody wants it like Lonnie. Nobody is willing to take the risk like Lonnie. And nobody is willing to put their body on the line like Lonnie. Because these people, my people, deserve a champion like Lonnie.
Whoa, baby. Guys, hold up. Let's reset for a second. Can I get a shucky ducky quack quack? Oh, yes, man. Look here. Let's go to the one that was #1 in the combine, and that is Sol Ruka. So, you may be a little out of your element in a match like this. What are you going to do to get it done?
I still would rather have Big E
sit back and
take
let these
over
girls get out all
for
their insults and jabs to each other,
me too.
because every single woman here thinks that they're going to be the one at the top of that ladder at the end of the match with that championship title. But the fact is, 5 of them are going to be wrong. Now, I'm not going to say anything to cut any of you guys down, but I will say this: 5 Snolls will be snatched on Sunday.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you know you ain't snatching that Nanso over this way, okay? Not me. Thank you.
I believe Battleground starts at 8.
But look,
8 p.m. on Sunday.
honestly,
Yep.
it's been a rough couple of weeks for me. But on Sunday is about me. Sunday is about Lash Legend going from a woman with potential to a woman who calls herself the NXT North American Champion.
Wow, Lash. I never knew you could think of anything other than big tricks.
Oh, no. You know what? I know where this is going. now.
You know what? You're right, Booker.
Chief, I don't know what you're talking about. NXT is the greatest wrestling show on television today.
Let's break it down. I haven't seen Book move that fast since 05. A small taste of what's going to happen Sunday.
Are we going to get a 6?
Here we go.
We might get a 6-woman tag match?
Whoa, wait a second.
Maybe.
Hey, relax, ladies, listen up. Listen up. Ava gave me permission to let you know, if you don't want to wait for Battleground, we're going to have a 6-woman tag match tonight.
Hell yeah.
Tell the ruin, but how are these women going to get along just days before the 6-woman ladder match at Battleground?
Chief, we have been watching for 18 months straight of NXT, and in that
19.
18 months straight, we've had 2 episodes that were bad. 2 episodes. That was it.
Are you talking to me? Huh? Charlie?
Now, mind you, you are more than welcome to have your opinion and stuff like that.
You've been listening in on me this entire time,
But-
Miles? As best as I can. Miles, go and get Damon. Bring him over here.
I don't know. We get Joe Henry anytime
right here.
soon, but we'll see.
And I was just with you guys 5 minutes ago.
I mean, we pulled up together,
It
Charlie.
seems like Stone's kind of acting as an assistant GM.
I don't know about you guys, but you kind of find it a little weird that we're talking to each other through a mirror right now?
I mean, I think Chuck
Hey,
did.
I'm talking over here.
Damon, tonight I want you to make me proud. Yeah? You're gonna win back there at Chicago.
I'm expecting
gonna
some
bring it
crazy
back
stuff from Soul
for the
Rick in this ladder
family.
match.
Yo, what are you talking
Mhm.
Capiche?
We ain't doing this one again.
Just say it, Damon.
I don't even know what the word means.
Just say it. Damon! Capiche! Just say capiche!
Capiche.
Yeah. Just like that.
I'm gonna top Jasmine out again. I'm gonna break her. I'm gonna wrench it. That's the more I love. I'm gonna do it.
I can see it. That's great and all, but I'm not going to be out there tonight.
Yeah, look, Thea, this isn't personal, but I'm not going either.
We're Chase U. We always go out for each other's matches.
Not all of us will chase you. Like Ridge.
Thea, don't worry. I'll still be out there for the match. They're allowed to feel the way they feel.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Hey, Thea.
Hey.
Come on. You're
next.
Rich.
Okay,
Let's go.
okay.
Let's go. Let's do this, Rich. Come on.
Okay.
You can rally not coming.
They're going to sit this one out. Come on, though. Come on. All right.
It's kind of petty of Riley and Duke.
I agree, Vic. That is petty of Riley and Duke.
Introducing first, representing Chase University.
You gotta support Thea Hale at all costs.
Well, Thea Hale, the smaller Chase U, but she has the same energy. It's Hale versus Nyx. It's next on NXT.
GA. All right, I'll be right back.
Thank you. Apple turnover by the missus. What? My cat's weird. Anyways. You missed the Jordynne Grace match. Really good match. Jordynne Grace won her match. Trick and Lash were talking in the parking lot safely. I think that's all that's happened so far, really, honestly. There might be another TNA, show up. I don't know. I mean, sorry, folks. There's rumors, there's speculation, there's talks. But until we hear that music hit and see them on stage, yeah, they started with Jordynne Grace. And we'll see what happens from that. Oh, so this right here, my brother did all the wrestling and stuff like that, not me, as much as I wanted to. I let myself get my own way. But you go, you train, you find a reputable place to learn from, and stuff like that, and you do the indies. You work the indies, you work, you get noticed. Yes, Nutmeg, we are going to watch next this week. Oh, it was a good match. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't a squash match. So, real quick, Jordynne Grace versus Stevie. What did you think? Not a squash, but
a very good
still
match,
dominant.
But, I mean, it was, yeah, you had to show Jordynne, she had to be dominant. But it wasn't a squash either. Words are hard.
Favorite era of TNA?
Classic. I've always been a big fan of going back to the classic, like AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe, Triple Threat, that era.
Yeah. Wrestling can be a good career, Jacob.
Check your check private chat.
Jasmine Nyx.
Thea Hale has been in the crosshairs book of Jasmine Nyx for weeks. For a lot of different reasons. One, because of Jason Jane. Two, because Nyx is looking for payback from her debut. Look.
Yes. Yes, Vic.
What the?
That was
No,
actually
that
more impressive than a kip-up.
We're going to get kicked off the air.
No, I'm talking about Jasmine Nyx. I just watched her make a walk right there. We talk about that airport tip. We talk about checking off all of those boxes.
I'm trying to figure out when we can do NXT.
Star power, baby. Oh, yes, man.
It conflicts with a lot of stuff we already do.
Declared she would make
Yeah.
Jasmine Nyx tap out once again.
If Thea Hale would have, did like Jasmine Nyx and, followed the right people, she'd be in a better place right now, Vic. I can just say that.
What are you talking about? You are just so against Chase University's Hale from behind, shoulders down.
No, I'm thinking about Thea Hale when she was totally focused, Vic. Like I say, she was so close to becoming the NXT Women's Champion. Lost focus there for a second. Not at her own accord. Seriously.
One more time. Thea going up, going around, shoulders down. Nick's able to kick out one more time. I mean, this has become personal for Jasmine Nix as Thea Hale back in control. And we talk about the superstars of NXT.
Well, Jordynne Grace already had her match, Carlito. It was the opening match.
Cover and a kick out. And this Saturday, the night before
then
Battleground in Sebring.
her and Roxanne got face to face.
Right
then we had all 6 women talking about the ladder match, and that broke it out into a fight, and that set up a 6-woman tag later on.
Announced by Robert Stone, interestingly enough.
Yeah, I feel like they're moving him into an assistant GM now.
Well, I think what's going to happen is they're going to move Ava out of GM and Robert Stone into GM, so Ava can get back in the ring and start doing more wrestling.
Possibly.
I mean, you're seeing how much Roxanne and Ava go back and forth. It started to come back to the ring for Ava.
Very nice, Thea.
They look good.
Thea Hale in this matchup, and it appears that she trusts Ridge Holland. No one else, however, does.
Ooh.
You can trust that kick's always going to connect.
That's what I'm talking about. You know, the company.
I like that tag team. I think they have potential.
You know, being around a JC Jane, that right there, that's how you learn those tricks of the trade right there, Vic.
You bring up JC Jane, it is Jasmine Nix who blames Hale for breaking.
You know what? You know what? Because JC Jane should be in that ladder match, having a chance to have a moment in the history of this. That's what it's all about, man.
Let's see what happened earlier in this matchup. And bam, really changing the complexion. And you can talk about Jasmine Nix, you can talk about the smile, you can talk about the airport test.
I'm sure it's happened, Jacob. I just don't know of anybody offhand.
Going back to her collegiate soccer background in West Virginia.
Right there, no plan, no jive or anything. Just vicious in the middle of that square. So no wasted motions, Vic. That's what I'm liking about Nix right now.
Talk about the tension inside the ring, the tension going on with Chase.
Adam, I agree with you completely.
Williams looking to deal with Ethan Page tonight.
All ego. He's going to have to be dealt with.
What's up, Jay?
What's up, Jay? Started watching wrestling, God, 35 years ago?
#1, much like we did last week.
Yeah.
Maybe even longer.
Because you think about it, Book. Think about Ethan Page. We just brought him up.
Not much longer.
Think about how we started.
Because I know we were in Florida.
To my knowledge, sitting out here at the desk, has not signed a contract yet.
I'd say 35.
No, I think I was less. I was younger than 7, so it had to be over 35 years ago.
You know, services, and I like that with this kid. He came out, he did something very, very unique, and that put the champion on his back.
Oh, and they're
No, yeah, I think you're right.
Riley Osborne and Drew Cutson, the MVP, said they were not going to be out here to support Thea Hale tonight, catching me off guard, and that's got to make Thea Hale feel good.
You don't seem too happy about it, though, Vic.
But it's just confusing. They say one thing, they do another. I mean, what's going on with Chase?
Maybe they had to change your heart. Have you ever had to change your heart?
As far as the next Tiffany,
yes,
I mean,
there's
a lot of women that could possibly be the next Tiffany. You got Fallon Henley, Sol Ruka, Thea Hale, Roxanne Perez. There's so many that are going to step up and be amazing. And as far as Braun, you've got quite a few guys too. I mean,
you're going to stay in the back, then stay in the back. If you don't want to be a distraction, they totally think they're doing enough.
There's so many that are going to be huge stars.
And the thing is, it's not about being the next somebody. It's about being the first few.
Anything she can do to get out of the Kimura lock so she doesn't tap one more time.
Gotta break it.
We didn't have to break the hold. The other. Oh my word! Pele kick between the eyes.
Good night.
Nix takes full advantage for her first win on NXT.
When you say another Tiffany, I think they don't mean like an exact replica of her character. I think it's more of like somebody to make an impact in talent.
The quick feet of Jasmine Nix. What's going through their mind as Nick celebrates? Chase U needs to figure out something and get back on the same page.
That was unexpected.
But when we come back, we're going to show you an altercation that happened at the NXT merchandise truck right before we went on the air. This exclusive
out in the parking lot. NXT parking lot, the most dangerous place in all of wrestling.
I mean, it's so dangerous to even talk about it on the main roster.
WWE.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sold on the Pele kick being a finisher either, although I do like the way she does it. She does come from a very extensive soccer / European football background. So it makes sense. I mean, she's somebody who, you know, did it, you know, it wasn't something she learned to do in the ring. It's something she was doing as part of her sports career. So I like the way she does it, but I just don't know if I buy it as a finisher either.
I can see it as a setup to something else.
Yeah, exactly. It's more of a signature to set up something else. Guys, if you're not already done it, please share this out to everybody. Let's get it out there. You know, we need to get more people in here to watch NXT. It is the greatest wrestling show on television today. Hell yeah, Mel. We got to get more people watching NXT.
Homie, you're not wrong. A modified black mass, do the Pele kick, and while they're staggered, something like that, do a kick up, and
Into
then
the
do
kick
the
might be cool.
modified black mass. That would be nice.
I do not stream Speed because there's no point in going live to stream a 3-minute match.
Yeah. We do review it and talk about it, but I haven't had a chance we haven't had a chance with all the moving and stuff like that to actually get.
Yeah, I'm kind of behind on it too, but yeah. Yeah, so like when it comes to like I always say NXT is the greatest wrestling television show on television today. Raw and SmackDown for me, they fluctuate for number 2 and number 3 because, you know, some weeks Raw is better than SmackDown, some weeks SmackDown's better than Raw. But I think NXT is just better at one, I think the flow of the show. I think they have a better flow to their show. They have a better flow into like from comedic to dramatic and back. Like they have a good flow with that kind of stuff. We see a lot of new talent, but we also get to see a lot of innovative wrestling that's not been done before because they're allowing them to be experimental. And I think that's a plus. And it's just a very solid roster where everybody feels important even when they're not in a title picture. And I think that's the key. I think that Maxine, Akira, and Otis are going to end up leaving. I think we're going to get like a big face turn against Gable. Like, not that they're faces, but there's going to be like just magic. Yeah.
Jordynne Grace versus Jade Cargill. Please, yes.
Yeah, that would be amazing too.
Don't get me wrong, Chris. Yeah, Black and Gold was awesome and stuff like that. But this, for the time period, stuff like that, this is just amazing wrestling.
Let me go ahead and squash this shit going on in the chat right now. You're allowed to have your opinion, whatever your opinion may be. However, if your opinion is going to be toxic, keep it to yourself. I saw what you said about Tiffany Stratton. You may not agree with me that she is the future of the business, but to say she's not talented is just a flat-out lie. That is actually, she factually super talented.
Very
Come on, what the hell is going on?
When you have all the leverage, you could pretty much ask for
So
whatever
throwing
you
out
want.
negativity and toxicity is just something we're not going to do.
Keep telling yourself that.
So, you know the golden rule, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Keep that in
I've
mind
had
with
my hands
chat.
full all night, so I really appreciate it.
I get it. I actually think there's a way.
Because the thing
we
is,
could spice
your
the
opinion could be
matchup
that
a
the
little
sky
bit,
is
but we can
red,
worry about that
but
later.
that's factually
Ethan Page,
incorrect.
what's the deal?
He is a
Just because it's your opinion doesn't mean
at
it's
all these
okay
men.
to say or that it's correct.
Oh my God.
Look at how unreasonable. It's insane.
So when you say that, and you're going to be toxic about it, you're going to get called out for it.
Contract. But Booker, we want to go back to something that happened earlier today between our NXT Tag Team Champions and the #1 contenders.
Biggest match tonight. Well, we already had one of them. I could see Raw giving it. I could see 9 out of 10 for Raw last night. I thoroughly enjoyed Raw last night. They didn't have a QR code during Raw Talk last night. Everything that was on Raw Talk was in the very beginning.
One more smart remark. All right? All right? That's all I got to say.
Well, moving on, Gallows and Anderson.
I was getting ready to do the same thing, Scrooge. You beat me to it.
Later tonight, but because our general manager, Ava, saw that earlier today, she has thrown the Good Brothers, the OC, out of the building. They will not compete, but they will be in the building on Sunday at Battleground competing for the NXT Tag Team titles inside the UFC Apex and NXT Battleground.
So at the beginning of Raw Talk, there was like Uncle Howdy basically took over.
Well, they get a camera back there. What's going on?
The beginning of Raw Talk.
Get going.
Get up and show me something, Josh. Get up and show me something. Get up. Show me something.
Oh, he's wearing his Bret Hart inspired gear.
I didn't think so, Josh.
Don't do it, kid. Don't do it.
Hey, how about you try to own me?
Own you.
How about you?
Oh! Evans and Spears.
Yeah.
Well, Spears was supposed to compete.
Okay.
But this has
Good.
been the carnage
Give me.
book all night.
I like this young OG, but I hope he's not making a mistake right now, Vic.
Oh.
I hope he's not making the biggest mistake of his young OG career.
I'm liking this, though.
Well, it doesn't look like he's making any mistakes right now. Evans came to fight. He's sticking up for the locker room. He's sticking up for people he consider his friends.
It was close. It was close, guys. But NXT is too important tonight. We don't need heel dude tonight.
Boy, this may be going a little too far. Watch out. Oh. We're gonna need more security out here. Book, you got me?
Yeah, I got you, man. I got you. I don't like the looks of this.
Javon got hurt.
I told you, Vic, concern yourself with business that concern you.
Are those Jordan
I don't
ones?
like this for this young man.
Spears
looks like it.
to the NXT locker room.
The backdrops on a table like that, they scare me when they're both on the same table, because if that table collapses, the person who gave the backdrop could get more
You
injured.
would say, let these boys
Seriously.
throw some hands.
Oh, what a springboard cutter.
Evans
So beautiful. So beautiful.
Young OG ain't messing around.
Represent, young man. Represent.
And he is bulking up. Like, he already looks thicker than he did when we first saw him.
Take a look at this one more time. How pretty.
Good God.
Young OG scared of nobody.
Excuse me, Tony D'Angelo, you are moments away from defending the Heritage Cup for the very first time. How does that feel?
Look, these cup matches are very unique, a different animal. You know, it wasn't my cup of espresso, but I learned to like the taste. Thankfully, my boy Luca, he schooled me on all the rules of this catch clause. Now, NQCC gets to see what the D'Angelo
Javon
family
has
can do.
a ton of potential.
When we're in control.
I'm okay with Javon versus Spears at the Battleground. Give me it.
Tony
please.
D'Angelo defends the Heritage Cup against Damon Kemp next.
Prince, it's kind of a weird question. What's the purpose of the Heritage Cup? It's like saying, what's the purpose of a world title? It's to solidify somebody as the best at what they do. And with the Heritage Cup, because it has unique European rule set of the rounds, you know, the what is it, 5 rounds, 6 rounds? Like the rounds and the falls and everything. Like, it's a different style of professional wrestling, and it makes you the best. By holding the cup, you're solidifying yourself as the best at it. Do you think Otis Jones on Chad at Castle? Castle's a good place for it to happen. Yes, Jordynne Grace was actually the first match.
Yeah, they opened with that.
Danielson versus Gunther would have been a hell of a match.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I don't think that one will ever happen because I'm pretty sure Danielson is hanging up the boots here sooner rather than later.
I know right now he's working on a more lenient, lax schedule, so...
What's up, Coop? Yeah, Tyler, that's a good example of it. Thoughts of a comp between? I don't quite get it. Oba versus Gunther, I hope happens. I just thought of something. Isn't Nikki Cross from Scotland? Yes. I would have loved to see the Heritage Cup defend at Clash of the Castle too. That'd have been cool.
Mm-hmm.
Who do I think is the biggest talent in NXT? I mean, it's hard to say anybody but Trick Williams right now.
Obafemi.
He's just our favorite, but I think that if you're looking at it from an objective standpoint and not subjective, I think that Trick Williams is the biggest star right now in NXT. Get some rest, Jacob. Oh, got it, James. Okay. Honestly, like, I think a Logan Paul Joe Henry match would be because what Joe Henry would do to that man and how he would eviscerate him in the build up to their match would be insane in and of itself. And people fail to, and I think a lot of people fail to realize they love what Joe Henry brings to like the viral marketing and the social media aspect of what Joe Henry does. And that's where a lot of people love him. Non-wrestling fans love Joe Henry just from the viral, moments we get out of him. But oh my god, TikTok, stop. We're inactive. No, we're not.
No, we're not.
But a lot of people fail to realize just how great of a wrestler Joe Henry is. Watch his matches, man. Holy shit, he's good. So him and Logan Paul, the build-up would be phenomenal, especially with the WWE budget behind Joe Henry. Imagine that. And that new production team. Oh, my God. And then the actual match between him and Logan Paul would be just an absolute banger. Absolutely. Absolutely, Karina.
I want to give a condolences out to the family and friends of Dirty Money Jermaine Robbins, passed away today at the age of 44.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
No, Joe Henry did not show up. We're just talking about him.
Not yet. Javon Evans versus Dragon Lee. Oh my God, yes.
For over 21 million social media views over a 24-hour period. And not to be outdone, Sexy Red herself, well, she had a message earlier today for the NXT and WWE Universe. You can read it right there. She is the host of NXT Battle Round. Book, are you ready? Because Vegas better get ready for Sexy Red and NXT.
You know about Pound Town, huh? Pound Town.
Well, what I do know is we got a Heritage Cup Championship matchup coming up. It was Damon Kemp
According to
who was
Fight Before
selected
Joe Henry has been spotted in Florida.
by Charlie Dempsey. And
yeah, Josh Alexander versus Chad Gable would be insane.
Talk about that later, but do you approve
But believe it or not, Charlie Dempsey versus Josh Alexander would be an absolute
I
banger.
like the concept of Charlie Dempsey. You got to prove your medal in NCC.
Yeah, I can really see that too.
There used
I just
to be,
not
but
this.
Style of match we heard from the
Drew
Don.
Gulak's contract was not
Heritage Cup
renewed, and
champion
he
earlier.
was basically
But
just
he said he
let
is
go.
warmed up to these sort of matches as he will defend.
No
his
QR code.
Heritage
We've only gotten a
Cup
QR code
here
once on
tonight.
NXT TV. So I don't
Yeah.
think we get another one tonight, but I mean, I could be wrong.
Very confident too, Vic.
If we get one, it'll be in Discord.
We got to remember too is Luca Crucifino.
We're good about that.
Doing a little extra legal work for the family over the last few days, leading us to this matchup.
Finding those loopholes in the catch calls. Oh yes, Crucifino
One
is
thing I don't like
earning
about
his
NXT.
money.
6 3-minute rounds, 20-second rest period, knockout disqualification ends the match. First competitor to 2 fall wins. It's cup time.
I think, honestly, the only thing I don't like is that the Heritage Cup, which I think they're changing it now, it wasn't defended enough. But I think now with Tony D having it, and they're going to be pushing it a little bit more.
Introducing the challenger.
That would be about it. I can't think of anything else.
No Corner Catch Crew.
James, I do think the family makes it to the main roster, and with a very slightly changed gimmick. It's still the same gimmick, just a little bit different.
And his opponent, representing the D'Angelo family.
And to be honest, the only thing I don't like about NXT is Booker T on commentary.
Yeah, I guess that would. Yeah. I'm not a fan of Booker T on
The
commentary.
D'Angelo family. He is the NXT Heritage Cup champion.
I don't think it's going to take 2 years. I think within a year, they're up on the main roster.
I think February 2025 we see him on the main roster.
And that's kind of my point. That's kind of my point, Luke. It doesn't hit the same just yet because it's not been used. It's been used so sparingly and so intermittently.
As much when it was being used against them.
Look, it's not a problem with Booker T. It's he doesn't have.
I love that man.
Explain this.
I think, one, he tries too hard to be a heel commentator, and he goes way too overboard, and it's obnoxious. He tries too hard to be a Bobby the Brain Heenan, and he's nowhere close.
The first fall inside the first 20 seconds. Another nice
And
takedown.
it's just, he also tries so hard to kind of like talk over Vic and dominate when he's supposed to just be the color commentator. And Vic is not is to be the main guy.
Off the clock, and he's had a couple near decisions.
I guess we've got to have a lot of confidence in Damon Kemp to put him in this position. To my understanding, this is the first time he's competed for the cup. Right?
As much as I hate to say this too, unfortunately because of the gravelliness of his voice, sometimes he misunderstands things like he's saying.
But as the Don turning things around in this matchup, should Tony be flattered that Charlie
Booker
wants
can
to
be funny at times,
emulate
but more times than not, he's just annoying. Like,
I like Booker as a guest commentator every now and then. You know, that's fine. Give me a piece of him every now and then. But the constant weekly he's just grating on my nerves.
I would say it like this. Look at him on the kickoff show. Because on the kickoff shows he does, he's still a heel. But because there's other people to bounce off of, and he knows he can't dominate the kickoff show, he's more subdued. And that's like if he did that on NXT commentary, I would love him so much more. What he does on the kickoff shows, I think, is where he needs to be on NXT. But I almost feel like he looks at Vic as his underling and not as his equal.
Yeah, that's another problem.
Now, Shucky Ducky Quack Quack is iconic. I'm not going to deny that at all.
And what he does for the Trick Williams intro, amazing.
That's great.
Don't get me wrong.
What's up, Beast of Terror? How's it going?
Well, now his back is against the wall. Tony D'Angelo staring a hole.
Oh, Wolves, that's a bad time period for WWE announcers.
There's about a minute left.
Yes, it was funny. Don't get me wrong. For the time period and the time it happened and stuff like that, it was funny. It was cool. But nowadays,
So Angela asked us to explain the Heritage Cup. So I don't remember all the rules because there's quite a few, but they're set up as 3-minute rounds. You want to try to get the most pinfalls in the 5 rounds. There's also, I think, only 2 rope breaks allowed. So you have to be careful when you use your rope breaks. Like right now, he's in a submission. If he uses a rope break, he'll only have one left. And it's meant to see who can go. It's meant to be more of like an endurance and kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. The first of 2 wins.
And the fact, yeah, I think it's not first of 2. I think it's a first of 3. I think they have to go all 5 rounds, and if it's 2-2 at the end of the 5 rounds and no pinfall, because you can go a 3-minute round with nobody getting a pinfall or submission. It's whoever has the most wins in the event of a tie. So let's say they go 5 rounds and there's no pinfall that 5th round and it's 2-2. The win goes to the current champion, almost like a champion's advantage kind of thing. But this is what I mean about they've not used the Heritage Cup properly, that a lot of people don't understand how it works. So I think the more they use it, the better it will get. And I think we'll understand, the more they use it and the more they kind of push it and push it as something important, we'll learn more about it. That would be something besides Booker T on commentary that I would have to nitpick about NXT. When they brought it over, they didn't do it correctly. But now we're finally getting it away from Noam Dar, who is basically just kind of hiding the thing. And I think now we can see something cool come out of it. I don't think Sammy wins Money in the Bank. I think Jay's winning Money in the Bank. Win or lose for Sammy at Clash of the Castle, I think Jay's winning Money in the Bank.
All right, so here are the official rules for the Heritage Cup. Matches 6 3-minute rounds with 20 seconds breaking between each round. Matches are 2 out of 3 falls. Falls can be won by pinfall, submission, or countout. Falls, once a fall occurs, the round ends. The match ends once a wrestler has won 2 falls. In the event of a disqualification or knockout, the match instantly ends without the need for the 2 falls. If all 6 rounds are completed, whoever is ahead on the falls wins the match.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the knockout thing, too. There's a lot of rules to it, too. That's the other part of it. It's like if you don't keep it on television, all those rules get lost. Like, people forget, and I think that's part of the problem. So I think Jay cashes in on Gunther, because don't forget, he almost beat Gunther.
Yeah.
If it hadn't been for Drew's interference, he would be Intercontinental Champion. He got closer than anybody besides Sammy and maybe Chad at beating Gunther. So I would say he'd pick Gunther. He'd stay on Raw. He'd pick Gunther, and that would be who he did. But as a babyface, I think he would announce, hey, I'm cashing in on you at this pay-per-view or premium live event.
Right. Ricard 12. Yeah, it is similar to the Ring of Honor Pure Championship to a point. I don't think
there's more rules. There's more rules.
Yeah.
Than the Pure Championship. And I think the Pure Championship isn't even.
This Heritage Cup match has gotten very.
Well, yeah.
No, it's
this
yeah.
is from earlier in the matchup between these two. Remember,
Maybe Iron Man match with the NXT Underground rules of knockout. Yeah, hell yeah.
I think Booker T as a GM would be fine because I don't think he'd play the heel as hard, even if he was a heel GM. Again, he'd play it more like he does the kickoff shows.
That score, Tony D'Angelo is up 1 fall to none, and for Damon Kemp, his back is against the wall.
Yeah, it does.
No, I don't think Jay cashes in on a mid-card title. I think he cashes in on a world title.
He's gonna have to do something different in this matchup.
I don't know if he does. In fact, I don't think he wants anything to do with that, to be honest.
Charlie Dempsey needs
we'll see.
There it is. What I'm talking about right
Double
there.
stop to the dive. Kemp now, big splash into the cover to knock this thing at 1. And D'Angelo able to kick out as we are 40 seconds off the clock. Time number 1. Another kick out just over.
I don't think Trick Williams will need a manager when he comes to the main roster.
The man's got great mic skills. I mean, he's a competitive rap battler. So.
That has nothing to do with this match right here, Vic. Has zero to do with this match right here. Bad lawyering.
Silas, you're not wrong.
If he was a lawyer coming with a defense like that, trust me, bro.
They wouldn't have lost the cup if they paid the bill.
Now, the only other time I think Money in the Bank used on anything other than like the main championship, stuff like that, is when it was used on the tag team championship, which when Otis had it, he did tease about doing.
Seconds off the clock here in round 3, and Damon Kemp, we can agree on this, has been in control of round 3.
Damon Kemp has gone to his base, Vic, and that's wrestling, trying to keep the Dunn very, very close to the body.
Well, it's not a matter of hurting anybody's feelings. They were just like, hey, we're going to go a different direction so they can move on from Booker T.
Yeah.
And they can offer him a different job. He's on a Legends contract on top of his commentary contract, so it's not like he's not going to get, get paid for merchandise and other stuff.
I don't think he needs to think about that. He needs to think about getting a pinfall victory.
60 seconds and counting, and you wonder.
There it is.
Another suplex, another cover, and another kick out. And Book, I ask you, if you're the family right now, are you screaming to the Don just too
What time does Battleground start? 8, right? Eastern?
I believe it's 8 p.m. You want to double check that?
Like this.
Yeah.
Right now, it seems like the Dunn has got that strategy down.
He was able to break the hold, create a little separation, able to toss Kemp off with 35 seconds. Damon Kemp now. Telling the Don to bring it. Swings wildly under 30 seconds. Oh, and D'Angelo answering right back.
Sunday, June 9th at 10:30 p.m. No, that's wrong. Hold on. No.
Following up with another 15 seconds, and what was David Kemp's best opportunity, maybe out the window right now with 10 seconds inside the final 10 seconds now. Oh! And look at David Kemp following up. Bam! Getting into the cover. 2 and 3.
Wow. Wow.
Chip Danning, the official.
Oh, so it's 4:30 Pacific time, which means it's 7:30 Eastern.
7:30 is a weird start.
David Kemp did not get the decision. He did not get the 3. Tony
William, the first match was Jordynne Grace versus Stevie Turner. Good match. Roxanne and Jordynne had a face-off afterwards.
Yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Ethan Page showed up. He's been doing stuff.
By D'Angelo, cover, and the Don gets his second decision.
Here's your winner, and still the NXT Heritage Cup Champion.
Wait.
There we go. What?
Did you see
They're doing it first to 2 falls now instead of...
He's PO'd.
That's what it was. I told you. It's 2 out of 3.
At what just happened?
First to 2 points wins.
Okay. And even I misunderstood the
This
rules.
was the end of round number
Yeah.
3. Listen for the bell. Chip Danning, great job by our officiating. Did not get it off of the bell to start the next round. Depth charged in. D'Angelo.
Ooh, Backlash in Mexico would be
and the
nice.
family makes the no quarter
Yeah, I
catch
would.
crew pay once again. The cup stays in the family as the no quarter catch crew goes back to the drawing board. But we're being told right now our general manager is standing by with Kelly Kincaid.
I think the 6-woman tag match will be the main event.
Ava, a very busy night for you. So how are the contract negotiations going with Ethan Page?
Well, I wanted him to sign his contract in my office like everybody else. But no, he was very insistent on signing it in front of
Battlegrounds
the
at
whole
8 p.m.
NXT
Eastern.
universe out in the ring. But before that, there is still some things that I need to approve before
thought
he
it
can
showed
even
at 7:30,
think of calling
like you
himself
just
an
found
NXT superstar.
Pre-show starts at 7:30.
Whatever Ethan Page wants, give it to
only
him.
a 30-minute
He must be out
pre-show?
his rabbit ass mind thinking he's gonna come to NXT, jump me, and then jump the line for the NXT championship.
It's
After all the work that we put in, everything we done for this
It's
brand,
NXT. They don't need a long pre-show.
I hear you, but he hasn't even signed anything yet.
good. He wants to sign a contract in front of the whole world to see. That's what's up. Cause Trick Willie gonna be there to make sure the pen hits the paper.
Sorry, it's sexy.
I don't know if Jack Swagger will return to WWE.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Look at you. Hey, look at us. Who would have thought?
Not me.
TNA meets WWE. But hey, how you feeling about that ladder match?
Oh, that's gonna be cake. But right now, I'm focused on the 6-woman tag match.
Yeah, she is. I see you out there. Sorry, I just had to introduce myself. So, Ruka, such a huge fan of
I'm
yours.
a huge fan.
No freaking way. Dude, you are so jacked. You gotta tell me how much you squat.
No, you gotta tell me how you do that soul snatch. Seriously.
I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick. Can y'all please stop kissing each other's asses? It's pathetic. Okay, whatever, dude. I don't have time for this.
Of course, you would be the one talking about
Meechin is from TNA before she went to WWE.
Look who's talking.
Oh, no, she didn't.
You gotta take care of that.
Don't worry, I'm gonna put a muzzle on her. Let me go get changed first.
These girls can just be so draining.
I'm sorry. Do we know each other?
Oh, I'm sure we do. You and I have the same last name, but we're not related.
Wow.
But her dad is
Although
the
everyone does know me. How could you
director of
not?
authority in
Anyways,
TNA.
I'm sure Roxanne is
That's
not
funny.
thrilled about the idea of you walking out Battleground a double champion. I would know. We're pretty close.
I love talking about championships. Jordan, don't you just love that title of yours?
I do love it. It's the most important thing to me.
But not as important as my crown.
No, I'd say it is.
It's important to me too.
That was a very interesting encounter, but Sunday will be an important day in the history of this brand. As for the first time on a premium live event, NXT Underground match will take place. We'll take an inside look at Lola Vice.
Yeah, she is small.
I was just about to say that.
They say a face coming to Scotland.
Could be Cage. Tatum Paxley could end up in TNA as an invasion angle. I'm really thinking we're going to see some crossover stuff. It's going to be crazy. I'm so looking forward to what's coming.
You know, we are blessed right now with some of the most exciting professional wrestling in quite some time.
I understand that there's a bit of recency bias, but I fully believe that we are currently in the greatest era of wrestling ever. Yes, the Attitude Era changed the world when it comes to pro wrestling and sports entertainment. But there was, if you go back and look at it, there was so much that was bad. Like, we all remember the massive stuff that happened, like, on the main events and all these different things, because it was, like, revolutionary. But a lot of the undercard was bad. And even some of the main event stories were bad. But, like, I think there is more good than bad going on right now, all across the entire industry. So I feel like we're in the greatest era of pro wrestling right now.
You feel that might happen. That might happen.
Doesn't she already have an opponent for Against All Odds?
Let me check real fast. I got it. I got you covered.
Nick Namath is great. I mean, Dolph Ziggler, I've always been a fan of his. I think he's one of the best sellers in all of pro wrestling, and I think he's doing good things as Nick Namath, and I'm excited to see what happens. Right now, JB Thuggin, that's what I'm thinking, is Jey Uso and Tiffany for Money in the Bank.
Same. So according to the Wikipedia page, there's only 3 matches announced for Against All Odds. Mustafa Ali versus Trent Sevens, The System versus Nemeth Brothers, and Moose versus Broken Matt Hardy. That's it. And that happens June 14th. So not that far away.
Yeah, but it's so weird it's on a Friday.
No, I agree with that.
That is so weird to me.
Like, why would you go against SmackDown?
Yeah, that's just odd.
That's got to be...
I mean, I understand that the 15th is Clash at the Castle, so you don't want to go against a PLE, but couldn't you have done it Sunday?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. Well, Drew won't be able to interfere in Moose's match because he'll be in Scotland.
Right.
And since Jordan's doing an open challenge, I mean, I could see... Yeah, but I mean, like, Clash of the Castle's been booked. Wait, no, didn't Clash of the Castle move? That could be part of it. But even then, like, you're still going up against SmackDown, which is weird. You know that Fridays is yeah, I don't understand why they've moved to Fridays. That's so weird to me.
Yes, Trent Seven used to tag with Tyler Bates.
I don't get that. I don't know. I just find that weird.
It is. But then again, there's a lot of logistics and stuff like that we don't, as the outsiders,
Yeah, I mean,
know
there's a lot
or
of business
see.
stuff.
So
Even again, no, this one will not be. Well, it'll be technically pre-recorded a bit. It'll be pre-recorded on that Friday, but they are doing it from Scotland.
Made official, the 6
yeah.
women who will compete in Las Vegas.
So instead of doing a pre-recorded like Thursday or whatever in America, stuff like that, they decided to start doing like they did in France, they did it someplace else, but they're going to start doing them earlier and just showing them later.
Well, it's not earlier. They film them at 8 p.m. their time.
Right, but for us,
it's 5 hours earlier for the Americans.
Right.
So then they air it in America at 8 p.m. our time. But they're filming it normal time.
This Sunday, Las Vegas, UFC Apex. It is NXT Battleground. And Shayna Baszler and Lola Vice are going to step into
What's up, Alejandro?
the underground.
I mean, I might, Sam. I don't know, Scrooge. I know they're teasing a lot of women's stuff, but the fact that a lot of the men from TNA have been tweeting stuff and trying to get matches,
are looking for a fight.
I don't think it's just the women.
You can do this at Battleground.
Nah! NXT Underground!
Tony D won 2-0.
Stay humble.
I would have liked to
enjoy the grind.
Match.
Those are all words
Yeah.
I've heard since coming to NXT. And they may be true for everyone else, but I'm not everyone else. Lola Vice is a superstar in every form.
Let me tell you
All right,
a little
Ashley,
secret.
Lola Vice, the breakout superstar.
I am the complete package. I've got nothing on my hands and feet, and I look hot doing it. No one, nadie, can handle.
I honestly have no
Lola
idea what the
Vice.
capacity of the UFC Apex is.
My star shines bright no matter who throws
The
shade.
show opened with
I
Jordynne
brought
Grace
Shayna
versus
Baszler
Stevie
back to
Turner.
NXT.
Jordan won, had a face-off with
Grace, she
Roxanne.
dominated.
Then
I
we
never
got
imagined a woman with all of her accolades,
Thea Hale
someone
versus
I looked up to as an inspiration would be jealous of me. But now I
Jasmine
get it.
Nix.
Thank you, Nix. Nix won. Weird tension in Chase U with Riley and Duke not coming out. Then coming out in the middle of the match. That was weird.
Somewhere along the way, people have
Like to see
forgotten
where that
about
story's
my
going.
dominance. Clutching people out, snapping bones, crushing faces. The most feared woman
Little
in
Mortal
NXT.
Kombat-esque.
It doesn't matter how brave you think you are to stand up to me. You're gonna get smacked in the face with a hard dose of reality, and I am that reality. The woman who has held the NXT
we
Women's
had
Championship
the Heritage
longer
Cup
than
match.
anyone.
Tony D
the
won
first woman to
2-0.
cross over from MMA to pro wrestling. If it wasn't for me, Lola Vice wouldn't be one of the hottest prospects in the game. She'd be shaking her ass on some street corner. This Sunday in the Underground is the
Shayna
reintroduction
just indirectly called her
of
a
the Queen
hooker.
of Spades.
Shayna Baszler in the Underground? You have one of two options. Either I tap you out or I knock you out. You choose, bitch.
Lola Vice, I'll be rooting for you Sunday at the Battleground. Let's go for the knockout.
Shayna's got
Yeah, Shayna is a star, and I really hope she gets a push.
Shayna Baszler's gonna lock that arm around Lola Vice's neck and see her life flash before her eyes.
I think Lola's gonna get the KO, you know? I think it's gonna end devastatingly.
Shayna's the best MMA crossover.
Honestly, I think we're gonna get a better
Be the greatest superstar to cross over
MMA-esque fight in this match than we got between Ronda and Shayna.
Oh, for sure.
Sunday at Battleground, I'm going viral. Because I'm gonna knock Shayna Baszler
I don't think
out.
Shayna needs a manager, but it looks
when
like they
it's
are kind of
time
setting her
to
up to get one with
dance.
Sonya Deville. But Shayna should be women's champ on the main roster. She really should.
The only way to win is
Honestly, I'd like to see Shayna do a women's championship run like she did with the NXT championship. And yes, Chris, it should have been a pit fight. But this is easier to set up.
Yeah, that may be what it is. It's just getting it into the Apex. A fight pit might have been harder to get the cages in. You know what I mean? So they went with the underground because that's actually much easier. Oh, what's this match?
Big, you're not.
Introducing first, Izzy Day.
You know, it has been chaotic. It's been pure chaos since we began. And if you want to be part of an NXT Live audience right here in Orlando, Florida, join the NXT Live Facebook page for all the information, or visit WWE.com/NXT Live. And who would want to not be in this atmosphere?
It'd be way too hard to do in a actual match, Tyler, but doing it in that video is pretty cool. Yo, what happened to Carmen?
To the ring by Carmen Petrovich, Natalya.
Let's just be honest, Carmen Petrovich was scheduled to compete here tonight, but was injured over the weekend.
I hope she's not really hurt.
NXT Live event in
She's
Tampa,
injured in a match in an NXT Live event.
And you see who has taken her place. It is Natalya. Dude, don't give him to Booker. You can't trust Booker.
Oh, yeah, man.
Hey, Book. You suck.
Oh, NXT has the best women's roster in wrestling. I think that's it's hard to deny that.
JR, it's part of the job to get injuries. You know, you try to do what you can to not get them.
But I understand where JR is coming from, though, because there's been a lot.
Yes.
There's been a lot.
And I mean that even talking about Carmen Petrovich on the outside.
She's had a rough week.
I don't know why they've been so noticeable lately, too.
Shayna turned on Lola after they lost.
That's what the true Renaissance woman, Natalya, is truly all about, Vic.
Yes, Nick. Supposedly Natalie's contract is ending soon. I don't know if she's retiring or re-signing or what.
Petrovich, of course, who slugged Izzy.
The thing is, JR, it's not just WWE. It's AEW. It's all over the place.
Yeah, it's all of wrestling right now. There's a bug. I don't know what it is, but and it happens. These things, it seems to be like cyclical. It's crazy. And Natalie has won matches in the last 3 years.
Of Izzy Dame, and it's been Izzy who's been gloating all day that she would follow in Kiana's footsteps.
And the live events could be a part of it, because don't forget, we had the pandemic where there were no live events for almost 2 years. So there was 2 years where you were only wrestling, you know, once or twice a week, and then you suddenly get thrusted back into the world of wrestling 200 days a week, or 200 days a year.
Iron Will,
Yeah.
also an Iron Heart, as she is trying to.
I think
she has, I don't know.
I think Ricochet will resign. I think Gable will resign. Becky will resign. I think they'll resign.
And yes, unfortunately, Jordynne Grace already did wrestle.
I've been through a few things, Tyler. Yes, Jordan actually was the opening match.
Surprisingly. Good match, though.
Izzy Dame does not seem to care or even want to listen.
Clash at the Castle will be June 15th.
We have a 6-woman
I
tag
think
team
at 1
matchup
p.m.
still coming your way later tonight after what happened earlier tonight with you hosting that summit. But Izzy Dame in control, and as I was saying, does not care or even want to listen to anyone, including Natalya. As Dame,
Yeah, I do feel like even after she's done wrestling, she will be part of like the Performance Center in training. She'll be an agent / producer. She'll work heavily with the women.
Well, it is what it is when it comes to Izzy Dame. Has to be frustrated. She will not be in Las Vegas. Will not be at Battleground. Will not be competing in that 6-woman.
Nick, I don't believe that one bit. She is putting younger talent over, because beating her is an accomplishment, regardless of her record. To call her a jobber is just disrespectful, because that's not what she is. That'd be like saying John Cena's a jobber because he hasn't won a singles match in 5 years.
2018 in a ladder match as Izzy Dame looking for a power bomb. Wow, Natalya.
Wow. That's Natalya right there. That never say die.
NXT's heavily, they do push the women hard because they have the best women's division now.
And a near fall. You got to wonder what Natalya's thoughts are about Baszler and Vice at Battleground.
Ooh, good concert, Deborah. Very good concert.
I am jealous.
Wait, what time is the concert, Deborah? What time is the concert?
For a submission, and Trying to extend the arms, shoulders are down though. Natalia
Cena has been putting people over. Yes, he's not jobbing out.
Yeah.
Izzy rolling back through, referee in great
Jordynne Grace did really well.
Just slightly turning her body to the right is Natalia, but now being overpowered by Izzy Dame and right in to that top turnbuckle.
Strength of Izzy Dame right there. That's something that you can't teach, Vic. You just gotta have it.
Still trending number 1 NXT.
Okay, so Clash of the Castle, I believe, is at 1 p.m. on Saturday, Deborah. It'll be over by 4, so that should give you enough time to get to the concert.
But look at Natalia powering.
If nothing else, just join us on TikTok.
Into the cover. And Dame able to
Yeah, John Cena unfortunately did bury some people in his promos because he's that good. I don't think he could help it.
She's always trying, always willing to test herself against anyone.
Oh, Natty's a first ballot Hall of Famer for sure. She has the most wins out of any woman in WWE history.
Natalia shifting weight, shoulders down. Natalia got
And she won
So
tonight.
good. There you go.
So there's your jobber right there. She just won. I believe Carmen was supposed to win tonight, but unfortunately they just and she is doing a character change. She is doing something with Sonya. She's channeling her Uncle Owen, which I love.
Are we gonna be able to defend these titles? Come on, man. Do you think you're tough men attacking us like that? No, hermano. You're not tough.
Tough. You wanna know what tough is?
Absolutely,
tough
Goat.
is getting back up. Walking into Vegas hurt, heading into Battleground as the underdog, still putting on the performance of a lifetime, kicking your frickin' asses, and walking out as the NXT Tag Team Champions. That is what my partner and I define as tough.
Gallows, Anderson, we'll see you Sunday.
I mean, you can understand why the NXT Tag Team Champions are upset and looking for a fight in Vegas.
Tyson and Tyreek, I think these guys have a very bright future as well.
Introducing first, the team of Tyson DuPont and Tyreek Equine.
Well, due to the OC being thrown out of the building for that heinous attack, who's Tyson and Tyreek gonna face? We find out next.
Alex, I think
Alex
Natalia's
might be
technically
right.
free NXT, isn't
Oh
she?
yeah, she was signed before NXT existed.
Yeah.
So he might, Alex, you might be right. Yeah, no, John Cena, he was putting people over, but he also buried people. But
yeah.
Oh, that's a good call, Maul. No, I don't, Cage. There was a twin tag team during the Black and Gold era?
Can't remember. Fuck.
Well, yeah, yeah, you're right, Scrooge. Technically, Jade on the main roster didn't do NXT either.
She should have.
I would have loved to have seen her there, but I get it.
Motor City Machine Guns have not signed with another promotion, I don't think.
I'd have to double check on that, but hell yeah, Seahawks. You're in for a treat.
Honestly, there's a lot of wrestlers at AEW right now that are being wasted. I mean, completely and utterly wasted.
The Ely brothers. I don't know. I just know. I don't remember them. Huh.
Oh.
Oh, they didn't even last a year.
Who were they?
The Ely brothers. One of them got released like a year after debuting. I know that Brody King has said he would never go to WWE, but granted that was during the Vince McMahon era, so I don't know if he'd come over or not.
I would like
love
to
see
see
him.
all of House of Black come over. All of them.
Yeah, for sure. I think that'd be great.
Like even Julia
Oh man,
Hart.
we've been live for an hour and a half now.
Oh, double.
Tyson and Tyreek were preparing for their matchup to see who they'd be facing tonight. They were attacked by Wolfgang, Joe, and Mark Coffey, all three members of Gallus, who left them laying and dropped them.
So we're not getting a match.
Sorry.
House of Black main roster.
Sorry. Wrong place, wrong time, lads. Boom, we're on. Now that we are back to a full squad, not like last week when Wolfie was banned from ringside. Aye, but it was all right for Sexy Red.
Probably
to
House
be
of
in
Black
the
on main
corner of
roster.
Trick and Javon. You see, that there is the problem. No, Joe. That is one.
He did, Scrooge.
One of the problems.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Vampy.
You see, maybe if we cared about TikTok, or if maybe we had 1 million followers, or if we took beach selfies with Ava, or if we shook our ass up and down, or if we played another sport, the WWE universe would respect us. And Wolfie, if you were there last week,
agree, Boy
we
Nature.
would have had a starting lineup, and it would have been another victory for the Gallus crew. You are absolutely right, Joe. But they do not respect us here. They don't even care about us. We are not here for online clout. We are not here to be social media influencers. No, we are here to be professional wrestlers. Yes, Mark, you're right. It's so bad for the next generation of so-called superstars, ruining everything that we built, taking stupid photos, posting them online. You know what, Joe? They're nothing but a bunch of wee
Thank you, Kyle. I had a good day today.
pretending
It was a good day.
to be real men. What you see before you are 3 fully grown men.
I think Gallus will be on the main roster before the end of the year.
Sunday, we've got a bit of business
They were
to
huge
take
in
care
NXT
of.
UK.
There's a triple
Massive
threat.
stars over there.
And you know
And
what
they're
that means?
they're so
It
good.
means
And I agree. I think
anything
I
goes.
think
And we will
maybe
do
the Rumble,
anything
but
at Battleground
At
to
latest,
make
I
sure
think.
I'm leaving with the knock.
there's our boy. Hell yeah.
Gents, it would be foolish of me to regard you as anything less than extremely dangerous.
No QR code tonight.
But the three of you as a collective, you have
Not yet.
caused chaos all across the division. But Mark, Wolfgang, listen to me. You can try to aid Brother Joe, but I've said this before and I will say it again. The outcome remains the same. I will.
Hey, yo. Yo. Back here. Hey, look, everybody's saying they peace right now. But in order for me to win my championship back, I'm going to have to go through 3 angry Scotsmen, hell-bent on mayhem, and the most dominating superstar in the game right now. Cardiac here ready to do what he has to do.
Gallus getting the jump on over Femi. But look at Wesley. Lee getting right into the fight.
Oh, here we go.
This also might be a way to make Oba Femi a kind of anti-hero babyface kind of character.
Numbers.
Maybe.
And look at Wolfgang. Look at Mark Coffey taking it to Oba Femi.
Oh, man. This is real, dog. This is real talk right here, man.
And Wesley, for good measure, for sticking his nose in Gallus business.
Wow.
My chat is completely frozen.
Look around, Book. Gallus are the ones standing on Sunday in Las Vegas. Who will be the one standing with a gold on the line in a triple threat match for the NXT North American title at Battleground? But speaking of Battleground, these 6 women will compete for the NXT Women's North American title in a ladder match. And, well, Robert Stone wanted to spice things up. Take a look at the teams. How are they all going to work together? It's a 6-woman tag team matchup coming your way next.
Oh, that was an interesting mix.
Friday. This is still...
So instead of putting all the heels on one side and all the faces on one side, they have 2 faces and a heel on a team and 2 heels and a face on a team.
I didn't get to see the
That's
graphic.
Crazy. That's an interesting mix.
Yes, Joe Coffey was the one doing the most of the talking. Where did Gallus come from? Scott? Over that way, somewhere?
I think they're from Ireland.
Possibly. NXT will be done at 10:08. So it is currently 9:32, and they'll be done at 10:08.
Omos is not on NXT. He's become a special attraction for house shows and for like certain events like a Royal Rumble kind of thing.
Yeah, I think he's still undefeated on the house show circuit.
Unfortunately, we're not getting the Guerrillas of Destiny theme music. They came out to like kind of they're coming out to like Tama Tonga's music. Roxanne versus Jordynne is at Battleground. That is not tonight.
No. Yes, Titus O'Neil is still in the WWE. He's just
he's
emissary
an ambassador
now.
Yeah, he's an ambassador.
Battleground starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Their pre-show is at 7:30, possibly 7.
So we've got Clash at the Castle, Money in the Bank, SummerSlam, Bash at Berlin, and then I don't think they've announced what's in between Bash at Berlin and Survivor Series just yet.
Might be Crown Jewel. Yes, the tag team match is going to be at Battleground.
What is going on with my chat?
I don't know. Like, Twitch has been oddly quiet today. Which non-WWE active wrestler would you like to see at the Rumble? Joe Hendry.
I'd like to see Moose in a Rumble. That'd just be insane.
Oh. Josh Alexander.
Yeah, that's another one.
Yes, we are watching NXT. Welcome.
Yeah, my whole chat just went blank on TikTok.
Really?
Yeah, it's the live studio. There's something going on.
Okay. Yes, Sue. Joe Henry pop would be hellacious. Look, if Will Ospreay or the Young Bucks ever show up to a Royal Rumble, there's got to be a lot of changes going on. Moxley making a return would be okay. Current time where we are is 9:36 p.m. Oh, Ricky Starks. Yeah, give me Ricky Starks in a Royal Rumble.
Lexis King, after suffering back-to-back losses to Dante Chen, how do you plan to motivate
Chen? Didn't look like much of a winner last week, did he, Sarah?
Windy
See, I don't think
Chew.
you're telling the whole story. You're leaving out one major detail, and that's where I laid his ass out on the concrete. So bad that Dante Chen couldn't even walk. They had to scrape him up off the ground and take him to the back. And that's what's going to happen to anyone that gets...
You never say never, Scrooge. I mean, you want to talk about burned bridges. CM Punk burned the biggest bridge. And WWE burned that bridge right back.
You see that?
And yet they made it work. So
sucking
you never say never.
We need to get somebody in the back right now. The hell?
When if GF leaves AEW one day, that would actually be the straw that last straw for possible. I don't know.
I don't think she's actually getting a repackage because they're still doing the sleepy thing. Hey, it's Robbie Brookside.
Once and for all.
Look, tensions have been flaring all night long.
Damn right there.
Ricardo, I think if he does return, he will return as Moxley, not as Ambrose.
So actually, the guy, first off, it's not a spray-on beer. It is his actual beer. It was Mello who took him to his barber and got him to get that beer cut. So he goes to Mello's barber.
Stone, Robert Stone himself, who wanted to spice things up in this 6-woman tag team match.
It might have been Norman Smiley too. I believe he's one of the trainers there.
It's all 6 of these women who were in that summit that you hosted.
Hey, did I miss something? Stone, get up, great.
Oh, I don't know.
This is just a grudge match. 3-on-3 grudge match.
No, it's not. It's a 6-woman tag match.
As I was saying, though, all 6 of these women will compete in Las Vegas at Battleground to become the first ever NXT Women's North American.
And that's, like I said, it's weird because they have 2 heels and a face and then 2 face and a heel. So those 3 on a team. So Kaylani is on the team with 2 heels. And then you got Michin and Sol Ruka with Parker.
How are these 2 teams going to work together?
You know it's going to break down.
Kalani Jordan doesn't like Fallon Henley. That goes back just a few weeks ago when they were in the ring beating each other up. Lash Legend doesn't like anyone. Michin is here to prove herself.
I still got Sol Ruka as my pick, but I can see Fallon Henley winning it too.
I got Fallon as my pick. I mean, I can see Sol Ruka too, but I've got Fallon as mine.
Yeah, man, you talking about how we're gonna.
Oh, she actually touched belt. She's not winning it.
The one caveat: the winners get paid a little bit more. Maybe that's the one thing. All right.
For me, I think Michin is the only one for me that's like almost like a guaranteed not gonna win.
Yeah.
So Ruka just touched it too.
Oh.
This is sort of a wild card tag team
Reggie was
matchup.
released.
The one thing I will agree, I'm not necessarily talking about the pay window.
No, he wasn't. They just didn't renew his contract.
Any sort of momentum.
He just said he wasn't going to sign a new contract.
What's the over-under? What's the over-under?
So he's not released. He just his contract's up and he's not signing a new one.
What's the over-under? 3, 5, 10 minutes? What do you think?
What do you think?
8.
7.5?
8.
See, we're on the same page. As there you have it, there's a little bit of show of sportsmanship between Kalani and Sol Ruka. But honestly, all jokes
He's doing a singles match would be insane too.
I get the pun, Book. Yes, I'd have been making
Kalani and Sol Ruka.
How much tension did
Yeah.
you feel as the host of
They have a very similar style.
Oh man, it's all about being the first, Vic. You know, being the first.
Again, Troy, you never say never in this business. It's a very, very small percentage of Moxley ever going back to WWE, just because he can't wrestle his style of wrestling in a publicly traded company.
Jordan, everyone has to be looking at Sol Ruca, was #1 in the combine. You mentioned it during that summit. I mean, doesn't that put a target on Ruca's back?
You know what? One would think that there's going to be so many players out there vying for the same thing, and that's history, man. A moment in time.
Whoa, that's... And I don't think teammates necessarily would do that to one another. Look at Jada Parker.
That was funny.
And Parker now will pick it up where
That
she
was
has
hilarious.
every single time she's been in the ring. But you take a look at her partners. I already talked about Michin. They seem to not be getting along all night long, dating back to the summit, and even their little interaction earlier with the Knockouts Champion, Jordynne Grace.
He's been around for quite some time.
Sol Ruca's not a heel, goat. Sol Ruca's a face.
It's all about here, Vic, and that's making it to Battleground.
Lash, no one home. Parker into the cover center of the ring. Lash with a quick kick out. Easy for me to say. How can Lash, though, be focused? Honestly, truthfully, with everything going on with Trick Williams.
Honestly, any of these 6 women win that belt, they're going to do something great with it.
Willie's business. Big Trick Willie, that's what she called it.
He got a little tongue-tied there, too. Trick, of course, looking for Ethan Page. Page still has not signed his contract yet here in NXT.
It's a bidding war, man.
We said it earlier, the NXT universe right now showing their love, their appreciation, their admiration for Michin. And Michin going right back over to Jada Parker as that's looking to pop off as Michin right into Lash Legend. She's in control.
It actually does make sense to me.
But be honest, with me,
It's mainly because
who's your favorite at Battleground? Oh, Fallon Henley.
like the NXT women's division is just so much more locked in.
Going into a matchup like that,
And
just from her response earlier,
like
she's looking for a moment.
the main roster, you know, they've kind of been up and down with the women's division there. They're fixing it, but
The momentum as they head into Battleground Sunday in Las Vegas.
and also NXT no longer has the tag team belts, so they got to give them something.
Yeah.
Once the main roster gets more prestige behind the women's tag titles, then they can move to maybe possibly getting a mid-card title for the women. That being said, I would prefer that the Women's North American Championship just gets defended on all 3 shows.
Oh, sure. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. I am well. Ethan Page versus Seth Rollins would be awesome. I agree. I completely agree. Troy, technically they didn't drop the tag team titles. Technically they were merged together with the women's tag team titles. I understood what they were trying to do with it, but it didn't work out. You know, that's why we're getting the North American title. Interesting ideas, guys. Gable versus Alexander would go crazy. You're not wrong, Chris. You're not wrong. I've got a feeling we're going to see a face Lash here in the future.
Yeah, she seems to be kind of pulling away from Metaphor a little bit.
Moose versus Drew needs to happen if we get some of the type of TNA invasion. Yes, 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 yes.
I would like that a lot.
Yes. I think it was a Vince decision because he's not a tag team. Yeah, no, you're right, Scrooge. You're absolutely right. Vince did not like tag teams. You know, I don't know why, but that is a match, Tyler, I did not even think about. Logan Paul versus Matt Cardona.
Yeah.
And once again, folks, before anybody asks, no, we are not streaming the Olympics. We will get copyright and banned quicker than shit.
These participants will also meet this Sunday in Las Vegas at Battleground.
Actually, I think that, and it's mainly because Matt Cardona owns the copyright to Zack Ryder now, that he would have the call himself.
Took a tag from Michin. I don't necessarily know if Michin was reaching for Parker. I think she was looking for Sol Ruca. Nonetheless, take a look at Kalani Jordan and book. How big is Sunday going to be inside the UFC Apex?
It's gonna be a hell of a moment. I'm looking at Kalani Jordan right now. So young.
Carlos, I don't know if he's still independent or if he did sign with TNA. I think he's still independent, but he works with TNA.
Battleground streaming exclusively Sunday on Peacock.
Yes, I want Javon versus Ricochet. Yes.
Someone else who is highly touted to be a major player on Sunday, Vic.
Oh! And we've been wondering how old 6 of these women would work together in their respective teams. But Michin, Sol, and Parker working together well, at least in this moment, because Parker has taken control.
No, I don't think she should add any extra mid-card titles to WWE. I don't think they should add any more except for this one to the WWE.
You can't teach those intangibles, and Jada Parker seems to have it down.
But look at the live action. Jada Parker tagging and Michin and
Will LA Knight end up like Zack Ryder? No.
Talk their talk, as some would say. And speaking of talk their talk, Ethan Page still to come. Center of the ring will be live. Will he or won't he sign
no, after this, we've got the Ethan Page contract signing.
Ethan Page, we've been waiting all night. Is he going to sign the contract or not?
Is the money right?
I don't know what's
That's
in the
the
contract.
question, man. The money got to be right.
That's still to come here in a matter of moments, but this made official for next week, a Singapore cane match. Lexis King, Dante Chen, they will settle the score once and for all. But back to the live action, looking for a submission counter into the covers. Kalani and a kick out by Michin.
Can't wait to see that.
Oh, nice drop kick.
Lexis King is going to get a little payback. He's going to be redeemed next week. I can't wait.
You know, we've talked about how all these women would be able to...
So here's the thing about more titles. And AEW's got this problem right now. If everyone's got is a champion, then no one's special. And yes, I agree. A lot of wrestlers are being underutilized and stuff like that. But more titles is going to fix that. Wesley versus Javon Evans? Yes. We're talking about people never touching the ground.
Parker got dropped with a stunner.
What a move. What a move by this young lady. She's special.
Tag was made. Sol Ruca finally made.
I'm not going to say MJF doesn't come to the WWE. I'm just saying he's not coming right now.
Just got dropped by Fallon Henley, who's #1 in her own heart.
Homie, you're absolutely correct. Wrestlers shouldn't rely on titles to make stars.
Oh, Fallon charging in. Fallon picking up some momentum and dropping.
The title doesn't make you a star.
Talk about that target on the back of Ruca.
What's that?
It's big.
The title doesn't make you a star.
Sol in
No.
this moment, in this match, and I'm sure
We've seen people win titles and just their career goes nowhere.
Sunday.
Can you imagine if Fallon Henley had the same attitude about a year ago? Wow, where would she be at right now? Wow.
Ruca and Fallon, same mindset. Both come crashing down as Jada Parker trying to make her way into the matchup. Michin, hey! Well, I guess it'd be the over on that 8 minutes, book.
Yeah, where we at?
Jada Parker swinging away. Tag was made. Lash Legend legal. Referee trying his best, does not see this 2-on-1.
Did I tell you? Did I tell you, Vic?
And there's Fallon getting involved.
Did I tell you?
Jordan can't trust Fallon. Fallon can't trust Jordan. None of them can trust Lash. Things are breaking down.
Zack Sabre Jr. versus Logan Paul? I can go for that.
I love it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, big pump kick. But wait a minute.
Oh, my God.
Just snatch. Lash's soul.
Okay.
Booked out here, getting a good look at the action. Was
Why are those two out here?
And I believe that's JC Jane.
I'm not sure.
But back to the action. Big pump kick, but then bam. Sol said earlier she is going to snatch 5 Souls Sunday on her way to making history. Will she be the one to ride the wave of momentum?
That's awesome.
Las Vegas.
Soul Roots equals Shang Tsung because your soul is hers. Good one, good one.
Right. This works. Ava, yes, Ava, hello. Hi. If I could just have a moment of your time, please.
Which one?
I just think putting me against Jordynne Grace, it just wasn't really fair, was it? So maybe next week, another opportunity for Stevie.
Listen, see, I gotta go.
Come on, Ava, I've got so many ideas for you. Ava!
Well, our general manager has been very busy here tonight, and there he is, the man of the hour, Ethan Page.
Homie, you're not wrong. I'm not.
His contract.
So that's a good question. Who after Trick Williams do you see be the next to be called up? I see Fallon Henley sooner rather than later getting called up. Roxanne Perez probably sooner rather than later. On the men's side, I'm not saying like immediately, but I could see probably in like 6 months, Obafemi.
Yeah, Wesley. I can see Thea Hale maybe. Yeah. Honestly, Oba. I could see Oba in the Royal Rumble before coming up to the main roster.
Yeah. Well, that's only 7 months away.
Right.
Which is crazy.
I think Javon Evans should wait. The guy's not even 21 yet.
He just turned 20.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think that, like, you know, he's as great as he is, I still think he's got some, you know, a little bit of work to do. And I think that being in NXT is a great place for him.
Oba gets 6 eliminations if he shows up.
Gallus is another one that could be called up soon.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see Obafemi getting 6 eliminations in his first Rumble appearance. Especially if they're trying to make him look really strong. I think we see Lexis King before the 2-year mark, honestly. Kenny, I've got Fallon. He's got Soruka. I think Oba versus Solo would be the hell of a strongman competition.
Yeah. I think the better match, though, is Tama Tonga versus Oba.
Yeah. You don't think the White Six should feud with first? I can't that one. I can't tell you that one.
I don't even know. Are they going to be on Raw or SmackDown? Considering that they went after Raw talk, does that mean, you know? And the rumor is they're going to be appearing on the Raw after, Clash at the Castle. So are they going to be Raw bound? Which means Randy's off limits.
Yeah. Bronson Reed, possibly.
I mean, a Final Testament would be interesting.
It would be.
New Day. I mean, Jey Uso's obviously an option.
I mean, Gunther's right there too. I mean, yeah, James, you're not wrong. There is a chance for them to do both shows, but
I really think
Rage, you missed everything.
My thoughts turn to my memories. Stories passed down through generations.
Jey Uso is the symbol of positivity. He's also got his own. Now the Fireflies are with him. There was a bit of a tweet there.
The world they got. That's true inspiration. Because I'm fighting for more than winning wrestling matches. I'm fighting for representation. For people who look like me, for the next generation, so one day they can hear my stories. The time for recovery and contemplation is over. My mind and my body have been cleansed. Now I return to NXT, reborn, with a clear mission to execute, and my eyes open.
Las Vegas is the home of WrestleMania next April, but NXT Battleground comes to UFC Apex in Las Vegas, Nevada this Sunday. Limited tickets remain and are on sale now. Visit AXS.com before they're gone. Do not miss your chance to be part of history inside.
I want to see what Wendy does when she comes back. That's, and yeah, I can see her getting called up, but I want to see what happens first.
History will be made Sunday.
Well, I mean, I'm going to be honest. I don't think the YT's going to go after a staple. And I don't think they're going to go after just one person. I think they're going to go after multiple people.
They might go after all of the show.
Kind of, I think every baby face is a target.
I don't think it's just limited to the baby faces, to be honest.
That's true too.
Also inside the UFC Apex, no more running, no more ducking, no more false claims.
Yeah, Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Axiom and Frazier for the NXT Tag Team titles at NXT.
Kitty boy, that's a good question. So Kitty asked, if you were the GM of NXT, what would be the first matches you would put on?
As Joe Coffey and Wesley will challenge Oba Femi. And after tonight, who will be the one standing with the gold in a match where the champion doesn't need to be factored in the decision to lose his title? Will we crown a new champion in Las Vegas? We will crown the first women's North American champion, as these 6 will fight to retrieve the title in a ladder match. You see the field. Who will make history at NXT Battleground on Sunday? And the rules are simple. Tap or nap. For the first time,
yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
we will enter the NXT Underground.
Yes, we are going live for Battleground.
Shayna Baszler or Lola Vice. It all happens inside the UFC Apex in Las Vegas, streaming exclusively on Peacock. Do not miss.
Okay, to answer the GOAT's question over from YouTube, why do we have 2-night SummerSlam in 2026? It's because it makes more money. It makes more sense. You can look what it has done to WrestleMania. I think doing SummerSlam 2 nights is going to be a great
thing. You wanted to do this publicly, so here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ethan Page.
If you was in Triple H's shoes, who would you be the first free agent?
I'm trying to think of what first match. I think I'd want to book Oba Femi against somebody, but I'm trying to think of who would I really want. I don't know, music. Interesting.
There's Ethan Page book, the man who shocked the rest.
It doesn't have an intro yet, so.
Well, it's playing up to he's not been signed. You know?
Yeah.
Ora Mensa, and then ambushed NXT champion Trick Williams.
I mean, Trick versus Oba would be fire.
I'm talking long, green ducats.
I also think I'd put Thea Hale in a title match.
Now, Ethan, this is not how I like to handle business, but against my better
So
judgment,
Ethan Page
I'm making an exception. So could we
was
please
well known in
just
AEW
get
for quite a
this
while.
finished?
Huge indie star.
Honestly, listen,
He's done
Ava,
stuff with TNA.
I'm sorry, did you get invited out here to sign a contract at NXT? No, how about you shut the hell up?
And he's
But
straight
Ava,
fire on the
I
mic.
want to thank you. No, I want to thank you because
Man's got skills.
this whole thing, you.
Ethan, we really need to
He's
get
done a lot
this
of work
done.
out of the Nightmare Factory too.
We really
Well,
need
you
to
get
this
Ethan Page, so relax. Look, I want to thank you, but you have to understand one thing. You're going to have to get used to this whole Ethan Page calling the shots thing, because if, and that's a huge if, I sign this contract, I'm going to get a lot of perks that nobody else in the locker room is going to get, and I don't think they're going to like that very
Yeah, he
much.
does.
I don't think
The all ego
you're
thing
gonna
came
like that
solely from the
very
man's
much, but to be
ability
honest,
to be that
I don't really
charismatic.
give a damn, because I've earned that, okay? Because I'm tired of waiting and sitting around for these opportunities. Now I'm gonna take them. I'm a little frustrated, but you should have a giant smile on your face, because you're about to sign the wrestler with the biggest upside.
I think she has a new finisher.
Ethan, those are some very bold claims, but honestly, I'm not signing
chat is frozen
anyone
again. I have
with
no
these
idea.
demands.
Oh, no. You are signing. And you're signing this contract on live TV tonight. because you need to sign Ethan Page. Hey, hold on. Listen. Please. Everybody here knows. Everybody watched the draft. NXT lost what? 8 of its top stars, leaving a giant void perfectly sized for Ethan Page to fill.
Yes, that is the Rock's daughter.
Of NXT, and to take this brand to new heights and to our new home. But you know what? I'm here for the opportunity. I understand there's a lot of money in this contract, but to be honest with you, I could have sat my ass at home for the last 2 years and collected a check, but I ain't about that. Ethan Page wants the opportunity because I hear in NXT, talent grants opportunity. And I know when you look at me, Ava, you might hate me with every ounce of you, but you know I'm talented. You know I'm a megastar. Shut the hell up! But more importantly, you know.
I honestly see Ethan Page and Lexis King possibly being
the ego that I have, because so far
a good match, but I think they're going to work together.
I haven't said anything that's an opinion. No, I'm only spitting facts.
Champ walking with a purpose.
Guys, so over.
LA Knight versus Ethan Page. If they did a long program, I'd be so excited.
Yes.
Hey, cut the music. Listen, Trick. Listen. I don't know if you know me or
Listen,
not,
Linda,
but I've been around the block a couple times. I've seen how these things go. Neither of us are getting put through a table tonight because Ethan Page only showed up to handle business.
Scrooge, remember, to the whoop that trick, stuff like that, it's fine.
So let's handle business then. Ava, please give this man Ethan Page whatever it is that he wants. So Trick Williams and every other person in this building can get exactly what we want, and that's for me to whoop your ass. You see, Ethan, I know that you're new here, so let Trick Williams help you out and tell you how things go. Let me tell you how things go. You listen to me. I'm Trick Williams. This is my house. I've been here for a little minute now. 2.0 to be exact. I got a few boys in the back who've been here. I got a few friends in the back who've been here with me the whole time. And this crowd here, they've been here with me the whole time too.
Oh, Ethan Page is going to be a huge star, I'm sure of it.
In between, they've been here.
And like I said, he looks great. Like in that time off, he got
you think
jacked.
You just come to NXT, my house, my home, jump the line, jump me, the NXT champion? You must be crazy. So this is how we're going to do it.
I love Ethan Page.
I'm going to make an example out of you, Ethan. For every other man and every other
He's just that quintessential
around the world
heel. You know
who
what I
thinks
mean?
you can find your way in NXT and get a title opportunity.
Honestly, if you guys ever want to know what kind of heel I was, it was like Ethan Page, just not as good.
Ethan, let me make this crystal clear.
I mean, you guys have heard me cut promos on
so
people,
you hear
but
what Trick Williams is telling you.
Ethan's got it, man.
Man to man.
Whoa. You're stepping a little bit too close there, and I think you need to chill out. I said we're doing business, okay? Calm down. But I understand. I understand why you're all emotional and you're angry because you have every right to be. The last time we crossed paths, I knock you into last.
Yes, when Julia does debut, it will be crazy.
Held it up for the entire world to see. It was a whole thing. You have every right to be pissed off. But listen to me very clearly, Trick. You and I, whether these people like it or not, have a lot more in common than you think. Oh, I've been watching. I saw you with Carmelo Hayes. I saw the spotlight on him and you in his shadow. And I've been in that position 100 times over in my career. The only difference is I wasn't able to do what you did. And I respect you for that. You broke out. You took that spotlight and put it where you wanted it, on you. And now you are the NXT champion.
So good.
But listen to me, Trick. With that title comes the responsibility of that giant-ass target on your back. But more importantly, it comes with that spotlight that Ethan Page, oh, I crave that spotlight. So it was nothing personal when I attacked you. No, it was me making opportunity for me. So Ava, I think I'm ready to sign that contract. And now, all we need is the general manager's signature.
Ava, please sign the doggone contract.
Trick, I can't agree to the stipulation in this. Just trust me.
What's up? What's the problem? Why not?
Because if she signs the contract, she's signing on for two things, Trick. One, she's giving me my first match in this company this Sunday at Battleground for this NXT title. And two, she's signing on for the end of the Whoop That era.
Ava, you've been here with me for a long time.
It's possible Macadona could return.
And let me make this crystal clear. You can't end nothing, dog. And come June 9th at Battleground, you're going to be hearing one thing. Best believe you'll be hearing one thing. NXT, tell them what we gonna do.
Then sign it.
Oh.
This match is going to be really good, too.
And you know what? I agree with James. I'm not going to be mad if Ethan wins.
Yeah, I honestly wouldn't be, but I don't think it'll happen, but I wouldn't be mad.
All bets are off. The grounds for battle have certainly been laid down here tonight. The only question that I have is whose ego is going to be Sunday in Vegas at NXT Battleground.
I'm kind of hoping that he's allowed to bring his TNA theme over.
I hope.
I don't even remember his theme from AEW, to be honest, but I'm really kind of hoping they bring over his TNA one. Or even like the one he had with Scorpio Sky when they were a team.
Yeah.
In TNA and in AEW, I think they used the same theme. No, they didn't team in AEW. That was Frankie Kazarian and Christopher Daniels and Scorpio Sky.
No, I think Ethan and Scorpio had a run together.
In AEW? I know they did in TNA. I don't.
No, they did in AEW too.
Did they in AEW too? Okay. Well, regardless, yeah. I'm so excited for Battleground. We're gonna have a lot of fun with it. Once again, NXT just home run after home run after home run. Super, super, super excited. Good times. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for us tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you follow us on all the socials. Subscribe if you can. We appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. Of course, don't forget to go to SeatGeek. Use code SuperBeard to get $20 off that first purchase. For the Booker, I've been Super Beard. You've been super awesome. And we will see you guys on Thursday for the Geeks and Noobs. Make sure you're here. Bye, everybody.
Yeah, walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Okay, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back. Let's go, not from this planet. Pull up an alien rocket ship. They try to study the way I've been doing it, they gon' need paleontologists. Feel like I'm one of the greats. Money, I'm making a lot of it. I did 1 billion streams in the pen and I swear that they barely acknowledge it. Okay, that means that I gotta go harder, I'm flipping the switch. Battery charging, I'm ready to flip. Feel like I'm Arthur, I'm balling my fist. Give me the call, never calling it quits. Bigger money, bigger problems, what they said to me. I don't ever worry cause the stress don't get to me. Live and direct from the mind of my destiny. Diamonds of pressure, I drive in intensity. Lo and behold, sticking around when they told me